Hey, it's Jordan. Obviously, we're outside Blackrock here in New York City. There's the sign over there. It's hard to get a number, but there's definitely upwards of 500 strikers here. They are from Alabama. Most of the Alabama workers who have been striking for 4 months down in Alabama. Coal miners from Alabama. They've been striking for better pay, for better work conditions.
As the president of your union, I want you to know from the very bottom of my heart how proud I am of our members, our officers, those walking the picket lines every day. If you're in this crowd and you came on the buses from Alabama and you've walked the picket lines, come on up here, because I want everybody in New York to know, and I want those people to know, they're trying to kill us on those picket lines. We've had 4 people hit by vehicles on the picket line. This lady right here, I was standing beside her week before last, and she got hit by a vehicle. They did absolutely nothing to that scab that hit her. This is the longest strike in the history of Alabama labor. This is the longest strike. And I want these people right here to know something. There's no quit in the UMWA. We'll stay right there with you. We'll get you at the end, so you better make peace now.
If they think we're just gonna go away, if they think we're just gonna fall, think again. Because our best mantra is one day longer, one day stronger. One day longer, one day stronger. One day longer, one day stronger. I'm here with you today. I'll be here with you tomorrow. I'll be there with you until we win this fight, and the next fight, and the next fight. Fight on. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Good morning, y'all. It is a true honor to be with you here today, standing against Blackrock. They have nothing on the union. We are union strong, and when we come together, nothing can stop us. America is a union country. We are union strong, and at AFA-CWA, we stand with you.
I'm a union person, and when our union was on strike for 6 months, it was the AFL-CIO that kept us afloat. I thank you. They gave us office space, and they helped us when we had no money left. So I know what it's like to be a union person who's struggling for what's right and for what is owed to you. Blackrock is a horrible smear on the vision of the United States. And so I stand by you one day longer, one day stronger. And we'll be watching you, and I'll use my voice, however little it is, to try to tell people around the world and the United States that aren't aware of what you guys have been doing, because we know that the mainstream media isn't always reporting everything that goes on in this nation. So I'll do whatever I can. Welcome to New York. I'm so respectful of you and so in admiration of your strength. I know it's not easy to take this kind of a stand, but I'm sure when we're together, we will win. So stick with it. I'll be watching. Thank you all for coming to our city, and more power to you.
That no matter what they try to say their values are, but Blackrock says their values are greed, their values are exploitation, the people in charge, their values are greed and exploitation, but the working people of Alabama, just like the working class people of New York, just like the working class people of Pennsylvania and all over the world, our values are solidarity and justice, and we will fight to the death for those values. Brothers and sisters, I'm here on behalf of the thousands of working class South Dakotans. If every single one of them could be here, they would be here right with me. But I'll tell you this, no matter how long this strike goes on, no matter how many scabs try to assault you, no matter how many times they escalate this issue, I'll tell you this, young workers, young workers, 25-year-old workers, 30-year-old workers, South Dakotans, Californians, workers all over the world are going to stand with you and will support you, and there's nothing Blackrock or any other rich asshole can do about it.
I want you to think about that for a second, what they're actually doing. This company has stolen $1 billion from each one of you. But not just you. They stole it from your community. They stole it from the schools. They stole it from the healthcare system. They stole it to the mom and pop shops that we're supposed to be supporting.
Quite the travel. So you guys are very dedicated, I'd say.
Yes, I'm a retired miner, so what we do, we do support each other. We support each other. You believe in that?
And I was just telling my audience, you know, like so many other workers, you guys took pay cuts, you guys took benefit cuts to help out the company, and then the company, after they start doing well again, did they send it back to the workers? No, they did not. So it seems like the workers keep sacrificing and sacrificing and sacrificing to help the company, but there's nothing back to the workers.
Yes. So I am a retired, like I say, but I have family that work for Warrior Met now, and they did take pay cuts and insurance from them, but now they don't want to give it back as they promised them to, and they should give them everything back. They need a better contract, something they can live with, have families to take care of. And I think that they should give them they deserve a good contract.
Christian Smalls, he's the Amazon whistleblower that is now one of the organizers trying to organize a union at Amazon in Staten Island. And what I was just talking to the audience about is, you know, yeah, electoral politics is important, but this is like a domino effect. You know, you got a victory in Kansas with the Frito-Lay workers. These workers are hurting the bottom line of their employers in Alabama. Can you kind of talk about how things like this affect what you're doing, trying to organize at Amazon?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm in the middle of an important union drive over here in New York, so coming out here showing solidarity amongst all unions, amongst all workers is very important. I've been pretty much doing that all weekend, joining several different actions in New York City, so that's just what we're trying to do as well, build our support, build our network, show that, you know, we all have the same type of struggles and issues, and it starts with these corporations, you know, and being out here in solidarity, this is what it's about. So we got to do what we got to do. We got to play our part.
And I should say, whether it's the coal miners or Amazon, corporations are paying attention to this. Amazon's got an army of public relations people, lobbyists. They pay attention when workers are actually outside organized and trying to unionize. The media eventually might pay attention, but these actions, it is a domino effect because it helps gain momentum against companies like Amazon.
Absolutely, and that's what we need to do. We need to continue putting our foot on their necks, continue hitting the pavement, continue doing these demonstrations. I know they've been up here multiple times throughout the summer, and they're coming right to the corporation's doorsteps, you know, and that's what we focus on when we do our demonstrations. We go to Jeff Bezos' home. We go to Washington. We go to Seattle, to the corporate headquarters. We have to remember that it takes a collective action, and this is one way that we can fight back against the power. And you know, I'm happy to be here in solidarity today.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Ken Hilliard.
And where are you from?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
So I see in Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, you got a lot of different union workers coming up to support the Alabama workers. Tell me about what made you want to come up today.
Hey, I'm a union worker. I'm here to support them. I went through this stuff several times through my lifetime, you know, fighting for whatever, moving around from different coal companies and stuff like that. You got to do this to get a free shake, to make an honest living is all these guys are looking for.
And let me tell you, you know, all we hear in the media among Democrats, Republicans, are things are getting back to normal, jobs are coming back, blah, blah, blah. But this company up here, Blackrock, is making billions of dollars by depriving these workers of basic pay and working conditions. That doesn't seem normal.
No, it don't. It's hey, that's what they want. They don't want you to make any money. They want you to be down here. They don't want anything to do with the middle class, and that's all these people are asking for, to be a middle class person, not upper echelon or anything, just to make an honest living. And that's exactly what this company is doing, denying them the right to do